guys, I am so excited because today I get to review Emmanuel. I have wanted to review Emmanuel for the longest time, so without any further ado, let's start reviewing Emmanuel. Here we go. Here's our Emmanuel. I gotta say, I'm pretty disappointed by this one. At first, I thought it would be pretty easy to follow. As you can see, it has numbered pages, but then I realized that it also just folds out like this, and that makes it way too confusing. I don't even own what this is a manual for. It looks like it's some sort of headset speaker system thing, and yeah, I gotta say, very disappointed by this manual. 4 out of 10. Thoroughly disappointing. Did I do it? Did I make the worst pun in the history of my channel? I hope so. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Emmanuel from the 2014 Palace Tour Series. This has been one of my most wanted Cars diecasts for a very, very long time. You can see I even have him on my background here, representing the entire 2014 Cars diecast line. He's so cool and so unique, and I'm very happy that I was given him as a gift for my birthday. My mom told me that she didn't remember me ever asking for this car before, and she just thought he looked so unique and cool and wanted to pick him up for me when she saw him on my list. Emmanuel here is, of course, a Paris bus advertising Parisian car tours. He appears very briefly in the movie when Mater is touring Paris, for lack of a better term. During the whole Paris montage, when they first get there, Mater is in front of him, and Emmanuel is very annoyed at Mater for, not passing or something along those lines. He's trying to wait for Mater to go, and he's getting incredibly annoyed because of the traffic. So in case you were wondering why he's so outrageously mad, that's why. Poor Emmanuel. Dude just wants to give his Parisian car tour in English. Alright. So, as you can see, we've got some nice artwork there for Emmanuel. Matches up with his look on the diecast and his scene in the movie. We've got the Eiffel Tower behind him. Pretty generic ground here. It's just floor, which is fine. It is accurate to real life, where the Eiffel Tower is, and in the movie when we see the Eiffel Tower. I believe we see the mime outside of the Eiffel Tower with Mater. I've been wanting to get more cars from Paris for years, so I'm super excited to add Emmanuel to my collection, and also because he's just one of the coolest cars that I own now. Look at this. This is so cool. I've wanted to get either Emmanuel or one of those buses from Planes, Fire, and Rescue, one of those tour buses, which is very similar to him, just because it's so unique in my opinion. You can see he's number 3 out of 7 there. He obviously was a deluxe in the line. Secret Agent Mater's spy adventure leads to a whirlwind tour around the streets and sights of Paris. We've got Gertrude and Ludwig, and then the painting of Gertrude and Ludwig, of course. You can see on the back, you've got Nancy and John, of course, available in a 2-pack, and Louis Leroux, as well as Emmanuel. I do have Louis Leroux. I don't remember when I got him. It was a while ago now, but I'm sure if you search, you can find a review for him on my channel. Just be warned, you may be stuck listening to Early Ty and his kind of annoying high-pitched voice. Anyway, let's see. Looks like we have some little sticker from the eBay seller, 2/13/14. Is that when they picked him up? He is from 2014, so I wonder if they marked the date. I wonder what that means. I'm not sure. Oop. There we go. And there he is, free from the packaging. So here's Emmanuel out of the package. And like I said in my haul video when I got him, this guy is absolutely massive. He just barely fits in that deluxe bubble. He really, pushes the limits for what could be a deluxe. There's barely any space in there, especially with his funny little dangling mirrors. This is a long car. Cal Weathers, for comparison, he's like the length of a Cal Weathers and, a Cal Weathers and about half a River Scott. This should be the new universal measuring system, okay? No more fights over the metric system, okay? No more fights over if America or the rest of the world have a better measuring system. Cal Weathers and half River Scotts should be the new universal system of measurement. I'm pretty surprised by how light this guy is, honestly. I mean, he's a very large car, and the package was pretty heavy, but in reality, just the this part's metal, this part's metal, and I think part of the back here is probably metal. The roof is metal. Okay, so roof is metal, sides are metal, and it looks like the face and this part on the back are plastic add-on parts, and of course the window is a big plastic sheet. Looks like it's kind of translucent. Not really, you can't really see into it, but I feel like it's not just fully black plastic there. It might have a little bit of transparency to it. We got his big old face here, which surprisingly has a mouth plate, which is really odd, which implies to me that the face is actually metal, so maybe I'm wrong about that. You can see he's very grumpy, very active to the movie. We got a little dolphin logo on him, which all my life has just looked like the Gru logo that the Minions have in Despicable Me. I know it's a very strange comparison, but from a distance it kind of looks like that. You can see in the movie it seems to be a silver dolphin logo. Interesting. I assume that he's based on an actual type of vehicle then. Let's see. I'm checking the back of the packaging for any additional legal information. I don't know. They may have just made it up. Interesting to choose a dolphin then. Anyway, I really like his little dangling lights here. Of course, soft plastic pieces, as you'd expect. I'm sure they might be pretty easily breakable, so be careful with those. On the back we have Parisian car tours, all of Paris, 2-day passes, Parisian tours in English. That's very nice. I can't speak French, so Emmanuel here would be pretty useful if I were to head over to France. I really like the color scheme here. It looks like an actual tour bus. It looks like something you would see on a tour bus, this color scheme, this design. You've got a number here, 2463, and I absolutely love the detailing on the back. It just looks so good. Again, looks like an actual legitimate modern bus, and I think that's great. His license plate reads, let's see, wow, a lot of numbers down here. 7541, okay, this isn't helping. Okay. 7541T212A, or maybe that's an A after the 5 at the beginning. Can't completely tell. There's a look at the other side, just seems to be the exact same thing, copy pasted, just facing the other way. And there is a look at the base. Emmanuel here is, like I said earlier, genuinely one of the coolest diecasts ever, in my opinion. Is that saying a lot for a toy line with like 2,000 items in it? Yes, but Emmanuel here is certainly a very cool one, and I'm very, very happy to add to my collection. Super unique, barely anything like it in the Cars line. There are a few Planes diecasts like it that are pretty similar to him, but cars like this are super unique, and I'd love to get more stuff like this in the future. Types of vehicles we don't often get are oftentimes the best cars in the line. So it's exciting not only because they look super cool, but also because they're really unique. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.